Welcome to another episode of Not for the Weak Minded. Now, this one is going to be about milk and technologies. It is not going to go the direction you think it's going to. However, by the end of it, I hope you see the bigger picture to do with milk. So, and transhumanism and technologies. So this TV show, kids cartoon, Ghost in the Shell. I can't play it for copyright reasons, so I'm just going to flick through. Now, the reason why I paused it there to start with is the N for Netflix is two V's. And what did I say in the last one? The V is for vengeance, is for revenge. Because during a great time of sin, i.e. Babylon, in the ancient past, they got washed away because they went against creation. And unfortunately, for us who are unawake, unconscious, the same souls, the same spirits, this is why the paranormal is important to understand, because it's the spiritual side of things which is the most important. The same spirits that went and did what they did are back again. They never, you cannot destroy energy. It can only be transferred. And so they never went away. They went into hiding, and then they came out of hiding once the stars lowered to their lowest point after going to its highest point. This is how I believe it works, using the perfect circle, 3,600 years. There's nothing new under the technological sun, as the Bible says, except for they don't say it's technologies. So vengeance is the key. You're still probably wondering how this got to do with milk and how does milk have to do with transhumanism and the technologies. We will get into it. But what I'm going to show you to start with is this sequence. So this is a 3D printer. And, it's all machines, making machines. And this part here, this is the portal. This is the veil. They want to go through the veil. They want to open the portal to the other side, which absolutely has to do with Hadron Colliders, CERN, but not just CERN, but all of them, and obviously Elon Musk building one connected to Denver Airport, sorry. As me and my mates used to say, Devonport Airport. So this is a machine that it's going into, and you notice that it's all white in the background. It's all white, black and white, right? Esoteric, the black and white, and it goes through this machine, and here. Now it has this white, almost milk-like, right, substance growing to it, to this metal skeleton. Now, if you've seen Westworld, you've seen this before, except for this is a kids cartoon, and you'll go, oh, it's based on a comic and it's based on a book or whatever, but then you look into that person and you realize, oh dear, that person was a Freemason, whether he was in Japan, China, wherever. They're everywhere. They get their ideologies and their publishing on the main screen from the people that control the narrative, that want to control our perception of reality. However, most people don't understand that the truth is hidden in plain sight. So many people will accept that the genuine fact that Dolly the sheep was the first clone sheep, right? Now what I'm going to show you is facts in a second, that human cloning is real. And that this, what I'm showing you now, within this cartoon, is telling you the same thing. Okay, so milk. This has to do with the white substance to start with, because there's two substances that work with this, and it's esoteric. It's the milk, and it's the black goo with the tech. I'm not going to get into the black goo of this one, but I do plan to do a video, and I plan to do that over a year ago when I actually first started doing my YouTube videos, because it's important for you to see the agendas at hand, you know, for humanity. They don't need us anymore because of these things. So again, the white goo looks alien, doesn't it? Look him. Larger cranium, larger eyes. Now, if you've done research into ufology and the abductions, I can't remember what it was. I think it was Channel 4. Channel 4 did a one on this British guy that got abducted, and basically he had his, he had experiments done on him or whatever. He had sperm taken and stuff, and basically he got abducted. This is when he was younger, and then, like, I don't know, I can't remember how long it was. Many years later, like say 10 or so, he ends up getting abducted again, and this time the Greys, so to speak, show him his daughter. He didn't know it was his daughter at the time, but he felt it. He felt like a deep connection, that it was blood. And so there's a hybridization program going on with humanity currently, and it goes both ways. It goes good and bad. So you have the larger eyed, you're going to see this in the cartoons. I could show you loads of examples of this. The bigger, slightly larger cranium with the larger eyes, right? That's the come. That's a hybrid between the Greys and us. But this is all hidden in plain sight. It's also in the cartoons so the kids can get used to it, because obviously they're the future. They're the ones that are going to be interacting with these things potentially. And you see it now, it's going back through the portal. And you see larger head, larger eyes. And you go, oh, it's just a cartoon, Keith. And I'll go, no, they're showing you that this is the next rendition of humanity for the next game. When time stops and all souls will be judged, I think these things are going to be coming before and after, just like the gods, because they're not, then the elites think they're going to live forever in these clones. They're going to think again, right? No. And again, you see the symbolism. But there it is. Human clone, right? It's not essentially 3D printed, but it's there or thereabouts, right? It's technology merging with flesh. And so this says in the Bible, essentially, of merging with clay and iron, sorry. We are the clay. We are made of mud, dust, essentially, from the earth, because all life is geology. Geology is all life. And you see all these machines. This is the future. You see the one eye symbolism on the moon? Do you see it? The eye right there on the moon, which has got its own light source, which proves that it can't be what they've told us. I.e., it has to be it's got to be technologies in low Earth orbit. So that was the introduction. This is for kids. Westworld. You notice in the milk, dips this technology into this milk substance. Right. Okay. Is milk good for you or bad for you? Well, contrary to what we've been told, it doesn't actually do what they've told us. In fact, it does the opposite. So if you read here, 1. Broken bones. Despite the hype, cow's milk actually robs our bones of calcium. Animal proteins produce acid when they're broken down, and calcium is an excellent acid neutralizer. So you can see where this is going. Make us weak, right? With the things. This is not exactly what we've been told, is it? Drink plenty of milk. The raw milk movement. And this goes back a while, at least to 2007. And this is people pushing for the benefits of non-pasteurized raw milk. So then you get into television, celebrities, and milk. Now this is where it gets interesting, and for many people that idolize these false idols, these celebrities, they're going to jump off ship pretty much right now, because all these celebrities involved in got milk ads, right, are involved in the industry of deceiving us. So these people, Beyonce and Tina Knowles, let's talk about, the man with the what, getting us to drink some milk. They're like, yeah, drink your milk. Why? Is it because they know that it's bad for you, that it actually makes you weaker? Yes, is the answer. So all these celebrities are involved, right? They're all related, again. And it's a perfect example of an agenda hidden in plain sight that you don't know about. You think it's just a gimmick. You think it's just that, yeah, it's an ad. You don't know that this ad has a hidden agenda. And it's and there's a message being portrayed here in plain sight. So all these people that I'm not even going to talk about transgender, really. I'm just going to talk in terms of going against creation, whether it's a man or a female, right? Because that's another part of an aspect of this. I'm just talking about milk symbolism now and celebrities. They're all doing it. Must be a reason, right? Is it because they're all related and they're all part of the elites, how can I put it, a control system to keep you in a lower vibrational frequency? Because many people are afraid of the truth. Let's be honest with you, too many people are afraid of the truth. They're impatient, they have no passion for it. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to wake yourself up overnight. You've got to see a great deal of information and put it together. And there's great channels out there to do it. I'm trying my best to emulate these channels by incorporating every little bit of what they all do. And my own knowledge at the same time. They're all doing it. Got milk. So this great campaign that lasted over 20 years. Right? Going back to at least 1996. Even further. 96 was the earliest one, I think. Right? Goes back a long way. 20 years. 20 odd more years. Anyway, next. Diva Maria reveals her top beauty secret. Soaking in a bath of what? Cold milk. How many music videos do you watch? Many of you don't probably watch music videos anymore, which is fair. But if you did, you would see this in them. You would see them having their milk bath, hot tub session. And there, Mariah Carey's up for it. Yeah, she loves it. Another man. Okay. Cleopatra is a 4-minute shot, right? Now, Egypt is another key Masonic subject to understand, and how they've incorporated that knowledge as well into their society. And Cleopatra, again, is another never one of those connections to Egypt, right, that you can see in the music videos. All the links to Egypt are in the music videos, just like the all-seeing eye, the pyramids, you know, and them having a bath in a milked milk bath. So milk baths, the latest pregnancy craze. Just a bit of fun, right? I mean, obviously that's photoshopped. I mean, it's not real. Or, I mean, that's probably real. But full on, people are going out and they're doing this. Why? What's influencing random people like this? Or are these people all connected to the same network to do with milk? Let's get into it. Does this have a deeper meaning? The answer is yes. So, Kim Kardashian's West's skincare guru launches the world's most adorable baby beauty line. Right. This makes me angry. Because these people are malevolent spirits. They are wicked. They do horrible things to children. They just make themselves to be the greatest people on the earth. Well, behind closed doors, they do the most horriblest things you can imagine. Sorry if you can hear my girlfriend snoring in the background. But yeah, and there's other things. I can't remember. It was in this article. Or maybe it wasn't. Anyway, I'm sure there's a bit about milk in there. Cristallo Bello in milk bath themed maternity Photoshop. Oh, what are you doing? Right. Okay, I don't know who that is. But anyway. The science behind Adele's shirt food diet and 24 other bizarre celebrity weight loss plans. And I'm sure I read again there was milk involved. Is that the same person? Or is this a clone? I hope you know where I'm going with this topic by now. Again, this has to do with human cloning. It has to do with the subject of milk. Not just that they want us to drink it and it's bad for you because of how it's pasteurized, the chemicals in which they use to process it. Do you see all that? Look, behind there, look, the all-seeing eye, right? The trumpet. When was this? Insider. There you go, look. This was last year. It's all signs in plain sight. Showing you the trumpet. It's literally, I know it's a part of the awards. But yeah, blueberries. Obviously, you know, they're trying to push for natural things as well. I'm sure there was something on here. Nevertheless. These people do weird things. Rihanna's anti-diary room 5. Milk tub bath. Supposedly. Madonna makes bizarre video praising coronavirus for being greatest equalizer. Posed in a bath naked, surrounded by petals while making the comments. I don't know about you, but is Madonna gone Chinese or something, is she? So I haven't read all of these, so I've read a couple of them. Oh, like a bath. Milk bath, there you go. So she says, one said, so many fans questioned her bizarre outburst. One said, girl, if you don't get off social media, drop some money to aiding medical professionals right now. They need equipment and beds and masks and ventilators. Nobody cares about your rich old white lady milk bath. And I say this, a die-hard fan. So she's in a milk bath. Symbology. Let's take a closer look quickly. Is that Madonna? You go, yeah, of course it is. Is that, or is that a clone? Keep going. Holly Willoughby, milk baths to Blake Lively's mayonnaise hair masks. We rate celebrity DIY beauty hacks. Lovely. I've seen a bit of this. This is just ridiculous. The things that the celebrities are doing to themselves and getting the people to do for a laugh. And then they make it go viral and people are doing it like it's a craze. You know, and that's what it is. People are crazy because they get involved in the craze. Alright? And this is the craze. Look. It's everywhere. Milk baths galore. People are on board. Fully. No idea that it means human cloning. As we've talking about the milk bath. Westworld. Go back to this. Here, look. The white stuff, look, being sprayed on. Nozzles. So yeah, the white stuff. So what's the deal with milk bath maternity photos? Just when you thought there was enough, they're putting the kids in there now as well. It's meant to be good for your skin, apparently.
What's that?
Milk baths, darling. Go back to sleep. I'm in the middle of a video. No worries. So, when was the first human cloned? According to Google, November 1998. The first hybrid human clone was created in November 1998 by Advanced Cell Technology. It was created using SCNT. A nucleus was taken from a man's leg cell and inserted into a cow's egg, from which the nucleus had been removed, and the hybrid cell was cultured and developed into an embryo. So it wasn't just a human clone, you see. It was a hybrid with a cow. Huh. Research. Breakthrough. Human clones may be genetically viable. I will leave all the links so you can read them at your own pleasure if you like. This one's so on the road to 3D printed organs. February 26, 2020. It's happening. It's happening all at once. So the only reason we need transplants is because they're poisoning us to begin with. Right? No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, but transplants are wrong even though I've had one. You know? We don't need a foreign body in us if if we are actually healthy, we wasn't being poisoned. So 3D printing organs, it's just another way to show you that the stuff that I'm trying to say to you is real. Like all the milk bath stuff is referenced to cloning. The celebrities are cloned. Some of the celebrities are being cloned. And it takes you back to this from the last article, from the last post. Celebrity death hoaxes. Perhaps they wasn't hoaxes. Perhaps they died and they were replaced. And I think that's the case. And it's been going on for a while. For a while. 7 insane celebrity clone imposter theories. February 6, 2019. And there's a lot of this stuff out. This is what I'm trying to say. If you look around all subjects, you're going to put it all together in a way that makes sense. But you got to see the signs and symbols. You got to accept the darkness of this world to bring out the light within yourselves with truth. So Post Malone and Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, most definitely. Taylor Swift, most definitely. Her songs are about it. Zena LaVey, Anton LaVey, Satanist, it says it there. You know, and a lot of people don't believe Satan's real in terms and yet there's a church of Satan. There's 2 of them. Katy Perry, absolutely, 100%. Don't know who that is. John Bennett Ramsey, who's that? Beauty pageant queen, still remains unsolved. Oh, they believe that could be her. It could be. Avril Lavigne, that's how it works too. They, you know, these things, this is how it works. Missing to a celebrity, child stars. Avril Lavigne, absolutely, 100%. Britney Spears, absolutely. Hit me, baby, one more time. So, lastly, meet the company resurrecting dead celebrities and digitally cloning ones. Living ones. When was it? October 2018. So when you merge, these technologies with the symbols and signs around you, with the celebrity behaviours and all the things that's been leaked, it leads to one conclusion. This is real. They're telling you so. And it gets worse. Because, as it says here, the first hybrid human clone was 1998. So how far back does human cloning go? It goes back a long time. And do you want to bet your bottom dollar that it's going to be used against humanity? Absolutely. Too many people are too ignorant of this technological world because they've been mesmerized. They refuse to see the things right in front of their faces. And you got to bear in mind, right? I used to be like you. I used to be like everyone. Like, went to school. I didn't see it myself. I had to learn myself. But eventually, it changes you. You know, it makes you see that there's more important things to learn and do in this world than you could ever imagine. Like, trying to save civilization is an impossible manifestation of my personal willpower. 150 human-animal hybrids grown in UK labs. Embryos have been produced secretly for the past 3 years. 2011. The abominations of the earth. They've released them already. They've released some of them already. They've released hybrid plants and the seeds already. They've released hybrid animals already. I swear to you, I will put this up on a video, a short one, that this bee had a cat's face. I kid you not. Right? You got programmable autonomous machines that are actually insects at the minute as well going around. It's a crazy world we live in, folks. It is much more there's much more going on around the world, right, than you could ever imagine. However, for us Britons, wow, we got a struggle on our hands. A religious one, for that matter too. You know, I've got nothing against the regular Muslim people, but the Islamic side of things in this country and all over, they cannot take over the ideologies of the people. They're trying to brainwash loads of and radicalize people against the West. You know, their prophet's the only prophet, right? Turning people against one another. Still, there's so many deceivers out there. You know, so many. So anymore, at least 150 hybrids. So I did a post about giants genetically being created to sniff out via our DNA Christians. In fact, you know, English people. Let's say that. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Keep the faith, people, please. Keep your spirits high. More answers are coming. And if you carry on following me, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll see how special you are, how you relate to this, how you're created. And albeit this is an emulation of it, the principles remain the same. We are technology. We are biological machines. Biological mechanical machines, in a way. Please share, like, and subscribe.